We've been working on this bathroom for weeks now, and we've been toying. We've been working on this bathroom for about 3 weeks now, haven't we? Trying to come up with ideas of how to finish it and how to do this and where to put things. But I think we have finally found something that's going to look really cool.
We don't know if this is going to work. There is barely anything online of anyone else doing it. In fact, there's loads of people telling you not to do it, but we're going to do it anyway.
So this is how far we're at with our bathroom build. We've got the frame up, we've got the walls up, and yesterday we done the tanking. So what we're going to do is this back wall, we're actually going to use tiles. We're going to tile it. Oh no. Get the hate out in the comments. So there's loads of people online saying don't do this, it's going to crack, it's going to be this, which I originally thought at first. Only on one wall, so we're going to tile the shower tray because of the whole situation where we can't find the right size shower tray for this space. We've had to custom make it, which isn't a massive problem. It will look really cool. But instead of the usual tile adhesive that you would usually use in a house, we think that's going to go too solid and that might crack the tiles eventually. And normal grout, we're not going to use normal grout either. So instead, what we're going to be using is CT1, which is basically a really, really strong, flexible adhesive that won't shrink. And hopefully, that won't crack. So this is going to be a bit of a test. We have used tiles before in big bears, but we literally used one strip along the back of the kitchen and done the same thing, didn't we? We stuck them on with Sikaflex, like another version of CT1. Let's finish off this waterproofing and then we'll head to the tile shop. So for the waterproofing kit, we got this from Screwfix. It was about 50 quid and it's from a brand called Mapai. In that kit comes with some primer. So before we put this coat on, we put the primer on the walls. And then after the primer dried, we taped it up with the tape that comes with the kit. And then we put the waterproofing gum over the top of the tape and done one coat, and that's where we're at so far. So now I'm going to do the last coat. I've already done this coat up and down, and it says you should do one vertical and the next coat go that way. Horizontal. So let's get, it's quite a messy job though. Well, it's dried really well though.
So originally we were looking at shower panels, which is similar to what we've got in Big Bears, but the ones in Big Bears were awful. They were a really thin plastic, like cladding style shower panel. And within about 2 weeks of using them, they already had little holes in them. We didn't even tank underneath there, so God knows what's happened under there since we've been using it. After scouring Pinterest for many, many hours, we have come up with something beautiful. So I want checker print tiles, let me show you. So we're going for similar to this, with the same little cubby hole as well. Look at that. It's gonna look bloody lovely. Look at them sexy corners, they are not getting damp, I tell ya.
Tell you what, that ain't gonna get any moisture in there. That, and the shower panel, and tiles, and silicone. Not getting wet. Right, that's the last coat of the gum put on. I think 2 coats will probably be enough. They're quite thick coats, we use quite a lot of that. So, now we're gonna let that dry. Should we go to the tile shop?
Yeah!
Been to the tile shop, we couldn't get any tiles today, so they're coming Wednesday, Leanne?
Yeah, they're on their way Wednesday.
Tuesday today, so they're coming tomorrow. And we've just decided what we're going to put on the walls next to the tiled wall. So I was going to go for like a sunny-clad, hygienic, white, plain board, but we've found some soffit cladding, like soffit board, which is, yeah, just UPVC cladding. So we're going to go and look at that now. Hopefully it works, so we can get that up, and then we can tile after that.
But we've got to try and fit it in this little chimney.
And they're 5 metres long. So we managed to get the soffit boards into the chimney. Look at that. Quick bacon sandwich en route. We've just picked up our shower panel walls that we're going to be using. So we have gone for soffit board. So me and Leanne have been back and forth so much about what panel to use. Something that's lightweight, that we can clean, that wasn't too expensive, because a lot of the shower panel walls are like really heavy, really expensive, loads of wait time for the delivery. So we decided to go for soffit board. So this is only going to go on that wall and this wall, and that one's going to be tiled. It's going to be a little shelf there, not a window. So I don't think it's going to look bad.
This is the vibes.
So what we're going to do is put them panels up now, get them fit, and then we can tile onto the back wall after they're fit, and then we're going to get the plumbing sorted out. We've also gone to the plumber's shop and bought some plumbing connections, so we're going to be using the 32mm waste pipe for the drainage out of the shower into the waste tank. So let's crack on and get these shower panels on the wall. This is what it's going to look like, Leanne. What do you reckon? You like it?
It's giving very much the countryside bathrooms that we wanted. I didn't realise that it would be so easy really with soffit boards. We thought it might look a bit cheap and tacky, but it actually looks perfect. So we're really happy with that.
That's the first shower panel soffit board gone in. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. It looks alright.
So good.
It's a nice matte finish, nice clean finish. Nice bead of silicone up there. I think we're going to either paint this or clad it. See what looks best. We've got to put a nice corner trim over this where the ply meets. But both the shower panels are cut to size. Just got to glue this one in. Run out of CT1, so I've got to head to the shop to grab more, but it's looking pretty good. I like it, obviously once that's glued in. And I'm just finishing off this bit of plumbing that we started the other day. So I've just put the waste pipe in there, put a T-piece in, and that will run all the way underneath into that hole there. And underneath that will be the waste tank. And that's the sink one there. And I've also finished off ply lining the other side of the bathroom wall. So that means now we can tank the other side for the little cubby hole that we're making, which is in there.
So this will be where we put all of our soaps.
Today is the day the tiles have arrived and we are going to tile the shower wall. But this is what tiles we are going to be using. Let me show you. Leanne really wanted checker print tiles, didn't you?
I did.
So we've got checker print tiles. So this is what we're going for. These are from Tops Tiles. We got these because if we need to get some more, it's easy to go Tops Tiles. Even though we had to order them in. But yeah, this is a pattern that we're going to go for, like that, on the wall. We're using CT1 to put the tiles on and grout the tiles. Haven't done this before.
This is a test.
Don't know if we're going to do it again.
This is a bloody test.
But we're going to give it a go. So let's get on with it and get this bathroom tiled. Look at that. So we've dry fitted on the tiles now. So this is how we're going to do it. So started in the middle of that back wall there. Put that tile in the middle. So either side we can cut a little sliver out. We've just put them down. It's not perfect. We've not put the space in between, because we know that when we mastic them down, we can do that as we go along. We've got a special diamond blade to cut them for the angle grinder on the sliver. So we're going to do the shower tray first, let all the mastic dry, and then probably tomorrow we'll start on this. When that mastic's dry around this corner, we're going to tank that. We've got to wait for that to dry, so it might be the next day after we start the tanking. Not too sure yet. But yeah, I think we crack on with this tiling, get this shower tray in, see if it works all right. It should work. So, let's see how this goes.
It's all trial and error, darling. And give yourself hard time already.
Right. So we're going to put the first tile down there. Before we push it down, let's just check our measurements. 500. And this CT1 does actually grab really quick, so hoping when we lay it onto the wall up there, it's not going to fall off when you put it on.
Yeah.
First tile in the van, 160 more to go.
Wow.
It's hard work because when you're sticking it down with a CT1, it kind of moves a little bit and you've got to try and get it all level and even and the right gaps, make sure it's straight. It's coming out all right. I'm still debating whether to do the shower wall that Leanne's not very happy about.
Listen, we've got to go full in. If that wall's done, it's going to look the dog's
I don't know.
bollocks.
So now we've come to the section of the drain. The idea is what we're going to do is we're going to stick the drain down before, and then we're going to cut round the drain so there's a bit of a drop into the drain and mastic around the edge, and then put a nice brass cover on the top It's the only way we could think, really. I mean, you could put a trap under there, but we couldn't fit a shower, traditional shower trap under there. So we've used an unslotted basin waste, and then we've attached a inline trap to that on an elbow. Let's get this cut. So what I'm going to do is cut around the drain. I've bought a special blade. Where is it? Somewhere?
In the car.
So it's a Norton ceramic cutting blade. Look like the best one that you could use because it's not serrated. So I think the idea is we're going to put loads of little lines up to the curve and then knock them off. Let's give it a go. Cuts through like that does.
Wow.
Right. Let's see if this works. I've done one. That one came out right, didn't it? Let's see if this one fits in as nice. Lovely. What we're going to do, we're going to use this brass shower cover to go over the top so you won't even see it. Leanne thought of a good idea of putting rubber feet on the bottom here so it just doesn't move. A brass one of them was 50 quid.
Insane.
Insane.
Exactly the same, just brass.
And a chrome one was £6 or something stupid like that. £8. So let's get the rest of these tiles laid on here. Got a few little cut sections to do down there. Should we decide what we're doing with the wall?
The wall's going on, guys.
Been doing this all day. This has taken all day so far to get to this point. I'm actually pretty impressed so far. Are you?
So good.
I'm actually pretty impressed.
So in love with
It's
it.
taken a little while, so we've show you what we've done. So all the corners around there are done. I'm not sure what to do on this edge here. Where you CT1 to seal that up or put another set of tiles around the edge. Not sure yet. So I'm going to leave that until tomorrow and then crack on with it. But I'm actually pretty impressed with it. It's gone a bit smoother than I thought it would.
Oh, see.
I'm quite happy with that shower tray. So hopefully by tomorrow we should get this tiling complete. Not the grouting but the tiling. And then yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. It's the next day and we've come back to check on the tiles and we've got to finish the job today. But they are stuck on there, solid, and they're looking...
Look how beautiful he has done those. They are like almost perfect. I don't think you can find fault with that.
Oh, pretty good, aren't they? They look alright. Pretty pleased with it, Leanne.
I'm so pleased. It looks...
Does look cool. You know what?
And to think, you weren't even going to do the wall yesterday. I bet you're glad you did now.
Yeah, I really didn't want to tile this wall because I've never tiled before and didn't know how well it would work in a van. Still don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. We're going to finish off this wall. I think will be quite hard is grouting in between these lines because we're actually going to use CT1, the beige colour. Stick around and find out, see how we get on. So we've been cutting the tiles with a diamond blade on the angle grinder. I'm just using 3mm spacers on the tiles and we've got to do this cutout now. So all I'm going to do is put this tile there and draw on the back of it of where we've got to cut it. And then what we'll do is, I think, is get a nice beading to go around the edge, do you think, Leanne?
Do you know how long this man's going to be in my good books for doing this one? Look at that.
Points, huh?
I actually can't get over it. It's going to be one of them things that I look at every time I come out of the toilet and be like, it's so beautiful, thanks for doing that for me.
Last couple tiles going on. There's two, but
I've got to do all the rest. Would you recommend anyone else tile their shower?
probably not. No, really wouldn't. Well, well, it looks nice. Hopefully,
It just takes fucking
it's just
forever.
especially if you're doing it like this way with like silicone adhesive, and they kind of move a little bit. So far, look, I've never tiled in my life, so it's never going to be perfect.
It looks bloody perfect to me.
I'm going to leave it at that today, so we've got some things to do this afternoon, and then tomorrow we're going to come back and do all of these really awkward, tricky cuts in there, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare because we made a bit of a mistake and we didn't come from the middle outwards. We done the bottom to match the tiles with a shower tray because we thought that would look nice, but then we didn't really think that we would come to a little sliver at the top. So yeah, we've got like that part to deal with up there. Right, what I've been doing is just filling up these tiny little grout lines, trying to get as much of the mastic in as possible, doing a little bit at a time. And then I've got a bottle of washing up liquid with water here, and I've just been spraying this on my finger and smoothing it out in the crack like that, and then it should end up all like this. You can see in between the tiles it looks alright. Got a few little bits to touch up. I'm gonna crack on with this, and then hopefully we can get this shower tray done today, and then Leanne's got to paint all these panels, and we've got to put the shower bar on. We've also got to tank and tile this, and we've also got to finish this side of the bathroom, so it won't get done today, but the tiling hopefully will be done today.
So after weeks of planning, doing, waiting for stuff, putting tiles on, Bill's been masticing non-stop. Are you ready to see the finished tiles, not finished shower?
Taken way longer than I wanted it to, but we are, look at that, I've got these socks on in there.
Yeah, don't get too dirty.
So yeah, this is the tiling that we have been working on for so long, and it's done. Today we've put in some roof lighting, lovely. We've got our shower bar on here, plenty of room. We've gone for this. Leanne's going to repaint that. We've got to paint that still. It's not fully finished yet, but it's finished enough to the point where we can show you. I've still got to mastic all of these lines. Leanne's going to repaint that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that colour. I've been going round with colours and I don't like that colour. It's too pink.
Too pink, but what do you think? Not too bad, eh? For a van shower. Got to paint the roof still, but we are there.
Look at that. I think that is bloody lovely.
I've still got to touch up some of these grout lines because it's a nightmare with the mastic. But overall, I like it. We've also finished off some of this plumbing, so that goes straight into the waste tank now. That one's for the bathroom sink, so we still got to get in the bathroom sink now, but the shower's done, so it's good, I think. Do you like it?
I bloody love it. Now we just have to finish the rest of the bathroom.
Now we've got to finish the rest of the van. So thanks for watching this bathroom build, and we'll see you on next week's video.